What's going on, E-Nation Army? This is Ian Perez, 1227 here, and welcome back to yet another Diecast review. And this Diecast review is going to be on John Force's 1996 Castrol GTX Pontiac Grand Prix. And I believe this was, oh god, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Either this is when John Force was owning, this is his own team or somebody else. I don't know. My knowledge of NHRA, it's hit and miss. It's not like the levels of NASCAR IndyCar, but yeah, somehow would be appreciated. But all I know, of course, this is a John Force car from 1996. So let's go with the box. So we got officially licensed NHRA Winston Drag Racing Collectible. Uh-oh, guys, there's Winston cigarette logos on my diecast and on my packaging. That is off. Oh, wait, this is 1996. Never mind. Anyway, adult collectibles, officially handcrafted in China, officially licensed product. Racing Action Platinum Series collectibles, limited edition collectibles. There's the background of John Force's card. There's John Force's funny card. Action, the most respected name in motorsports collectibles. And here's the stuff that you want to read at the back if you'd like. You got manufactured by Action Performance Companies Incorporated, the most respected names in motorsports collectibles. Racing Action Platinum Series collectibles for your nearest Action Racing Collectibles distributor. Call 1-800-411-8404. Handcrafted in China, officially licensed product. Officially licensed product. NHRA Winston Drag Racing Collectibles. Winston Racing Collectibles Club of America. Got all that right here to join the Racing Collectibles Club of America. Call this number. Racing, no, I already went over that. So the back of the card, you got Racing Collectibles Club America. To join the Racing Collectibles Club America, call 1-800-952-0708. Action, the most respected names in motorsports collectibles. Racing Action Platinum Series collectibles. Action Performance Companies Incorporated. And Winston Racing Collectibles Club America, the Action most respected name in motorsports collectibles. Okay, now we can go over the card itself. So before we get to that, so here's the card. You got John Force's signature. You got John Force himself, John Force's car, John Force 1996, Racing Action Platinum Series collectibles, and here's the card at the back. And here is the card itself. But let's take it to the cardboard background. Alright guys, here we are. This is John Force's 1996 Castrol GTX Pontiac Grand Prix. With that being said, let's not waste any more time. Hang on. Let's review this car. Alright, so, on the doors, you got Castrol GTX. You got Weld Racing. You got G. Firebird. I think it says Frala, something like that. I don't know, unfortunately. Oh, you got Fram. Okay. You got Autolite. You got the Wax Shop, I think. Something G. Weld Racing. Dino Max. Performance. Exhaust. Mallory Racing. I can't tell. Urson Camps. Jet Hot. Something. On the quarter panel, you got Goodyear, Clevite, Speed Pro, Hamburgers, Earls. You got number 1. You got Action number 1 Diecast collectibles. I think that's all there is on the left side. On the banner, you got Pontiac, 2 Action number 1 and Diecast collectible logos. On the hood, you got Castrol GTX. On the front, you got Don Stevens with 2 GM logos, 2 Mac 2 logos, and 2 Castrol logos. Same side as the left. On the rear, hang on. On the rear bumper, you got Castrol GTX, you got the parachutes, you got the NHRA Winston Drag Racing, Budweiser, BA something, VHT, Odometer, AFT, VHT, Pro Glass, you got Castrol GTX. You got nothing on the roof besides John Force's name on the name rail. And on the wings or spoiler, you got Mac Tools No Fear, Castrol GTX, and Mac Tools No Fear. And of course, since this is an Action Diecast funny car from 1996, and if my tripod can stop tipping, Okay, I think I got it. So I can easily take this car out. God. All right, so here's the car itself. You got the engines. You got the engine block. Got the engines. You got the exhaust pipes. You got the steering wheel. Got some more details right here. This is 1996, by the way, 28 years ago. Got the cockpit. You got the wheelie bars. You got the tires, of course. And, yep. And since this is a funny car and they usually do this, for some reason, it does come with this, which makes a funny car stand, but I don't really know where to put it, to be honest. I've been trying to figure that out since I got this. Like, do I just put it here like this? Not exactly. I don't know, where do I usually put it, but it does have a stand where you can make your funny car 164 stand, I believe. You get the drill. I'm not gonna waste my time trying to fix it. Okay. Alright, here we are. So this is John Force's Castrol GTX car. Of course, not only it's an iconic livery in NHRA and in John Force drove it, but it's Castrol GTX. Like, Castrol GTX cars, or Castrol cars, they're one of the most recognizable sponsors with a bunch of livery race cars ever. They're very recognizable. Very, very recognizable. Like, what you can't go wrong with the main color being white with some red and green. Like, you can't go wrong with that. It's very recognizable. And John Force had Castrol for like over a decade, I believe. I could be wrong. Not only he drove a Castrol car, Ashley Force drove a Castrol car, and I think Eric Medlin, I think that's his name. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm trying to remember names right. Eric Medlin, he drove Castrol cars, I believe, but then he sadly died during a test. May he rest in peace. I love that they made a performance testing area in honor of his name. I love that. May he rest in peace. May his legacy live on in the John Force Racing Shop. But yeah, Castrol cars. What else is there to say? Just very iconic, very beautiful car. The details for 1996 standards still stand out to this day. Love it. Just very, very beautiful. So that's going to do it for another diecast review. Hoping I can continue to get more NHRA diecast, of course. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching this diecast review. This is this is Ian Perez 1227 signing off. Goodbye, everybody.